Finally, my latest submission from PSA is here. Let's open it up and see what our grades are. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. You're watching the channel Dr. Applesauce 2. My name is Will. I sure hope you guys are feeling blessed and loved today. It's a beautiful day here in Texas, and today we have just received a shipment from PSA. This is my latest submission of 5 very nice and old vintage cards that I sent in that I'm really hoping for good grades. Guys, if this is your first time to the channel, I do bring you guys 2 or 3 videos a week on Pokemon cards. We do openings, we do lots of news, information, all kinds of fun and cool stuff. So if you like that type of a thing, make sure to click that subscription button and that notification bell so you don't miss anything, okay? So PSA, finally we have our box in, and boom, right here. I have no idea what the grades are, to be honest with you. I didn't open my email. I didn't open anything because I didn't want it to be ruined. I wanted to open this up and be completely surprised and be completely, genuine reactions for you guys to see what the grades are actually going to be. So we're going to open these bad boys up. You guys did see me open these in a video, a while back. Basically, it was a huge vintage collection that I bought. So in here, we have 5 vintage cards, including the original 3 base set Big 3 that have been graded. I do not think any of them were 10s, but I'd be really happy if some of them were 8s or even 9s. But these are cards that are nostalgic to me, that I had in my childhood, that I had to get rid of for one reason or the other. And I'm really excited to open these up. So drop me a comment down below, guys. Have you submitted anything to grading? What is your favorite grading company that you want to use? There we go. There it is. Sorry, y'all are gonna have to stare at this ugly box with all of this stuff sitting out, but let's see. Okay, so let's see how they are. Okay, good. So here we go. They are in here like this, so it should be a complete surprise of what everything's gonna be. So very excited to see what we're gonna get. Let's see, this is going to be my packing slip, so we'll put this over here and save that. And I guess we will just, well, see, I don't want to ruin anything. Where's the back? Where's the front? Okay, so this should be, boom. All right. That should be all of our cards right there. The back packed really well. Interesting story about these. I got it in the mail and I had to sign for it. And I was like, what in the world? What in the world could this be? And so I looked up the phone number that was on the box. I'm like, oh, it's from PSA. And so interesting thing, guys, is I sent these off to PSA, okay, the same day that I also sent off 4 other cards to CGC under the same grading tier. And I also sent off a bunch of bulk to CGC under the same grading tier. PSA graded and returned my cards before CGC has even graded my other 4 cards under the same window, right? So seems like CGC is getting a little bit backed up, but also this was the second highest I sent. Oh goodness, I forget what it's called. It was the $50 service. So it was $50 for each of these cards that I sent off. So it's one of the higher tiers that you can send off for. So not surprising that it came back pretty quick. So let's just go ahead and jump in and see what we get, guys. I'm very excited. I am very excited to see what I get on these vintage cards that I've really been looking forward to having back in my collection for a long time. And then finally getting them sent off, and then finally getting the grades back. So we're going to do this. Another thing that I want to do, guys, is I'm thinking about doing a video showing you guys how to submit cards for grading. It's not very difficult. I know I was intimidated. I see a lot of people who are super intimidated by it, but it's not that hard. If that's a video that you would like to see, drop me a comment down below and let me know. I'll be happy to make that video, but let's see what our very first card is going to be. Okay, so first card is Shining Gyarados. Woo, we got a 9. Oh, wow. Oh, that is too cool. Look at that. We got a mint 9 on our Shining Gyarados Holo 2001 Neo Revelation. Oh, that is cool. What a grade. Mint 9. Oh, wow. That's a little bit better than I expected. I did not expect to get a 9, but that it was in a pretty good shape. Oh my goodness, look at that. Trying to make sure y'all can get a good view without, you know, all the glare and everything that's going on. That's pretty good right there. Look at that beautiful shining Gyarados. Oh, look at that. I can't believe I got a 9 on that, guys. I am very, very excited about that. Really cool. So let's see if I can see what I think. Who knows, really, guys? Who knows, really, what would have caused it to get a 9? I wouldn't be surprised if it's so old if the holofoil wasn't perfect. Oh, I can't believe we got a 9 on that. Shining Gyarados from Neo Revelation. 20-year-old card. 20-year-old vintage card in a mint condition 9. That is really, really cool. All right, let's put our Shining Gyarados down. If I could get a 9 on my Charizard, I would be, my base set Charizard, I would be ecstatic. 9 is the highest that I was hoping for. The people that I bought these cards from, I don't think they knew exactly the right way to package them. I think there might have been a few things that they did during packaging that made it not perfect, but I got a decent deal on them, and I trusted the people that they were legitimate, which they are. So I'm not upset about that. But man, I am still gushing that I got a 9 on this Shining Gyarados. How freaking cool is that? Really beautiful card in a mint 9. Like, I think collecting 9s and 8s are probably the way to collect, because it's just such a massive price difference from a 9 to a 10. Okay, let's go to our second one. We're going to take our time and have some fun. Let's take a look. We got dust all over the place. Okay, but the back doesn't look bad at all. Let's see what this one is. Okay, so this is our second. We have 5 cards that we're going to look at. Drop a comment down below if you just want to guess what the grade's going to be on this one. We don't know what it is. We have 4 more cards, but let's see what we got. We got 3, 2, and Shining Magikarp. We got an 8. Okay, near mint to mint. Shining Magikarp with an 8. There looks to be a little schmutz on the slab already. A little bit of a scratch on the slab. I think the Shining Magikarp is a much prettier card than the Shining Gyarados. I wish it would have gotten a 9. That would have made me happy. But 8s, honestly, 8s are what I was hoping for. And I'm not upset with 8s at all. But look at that. 2001 Shining Magikarp from Neo Revelation. 20-year-old card. 20-year-old card, guys. In an 8. PSA 8. Really, really, really exciting about that. That's very, very cool. Just take a minute and look at all the... Look at that beautiful holofoil design. Let's see. Can I see? It's hard to tell outside of like massive issues like that are super, super, super evident. Like what would cause the 8? Like it's just difficult to say, you know. That's one of the reasons. That's one of the things that I don't like about PSA is that you can't get subgrades. Like, that's why I sent a bunch of stuff off to CGC, because you can get subgrades, where on the subgrades it'll say centering is this, edges are this, corners are this, yada, 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 and it'll tell you exactly why you got that grade. But as far as I can tell, like, I can just look at these right here, and I don't see a big difference between the 8 and the 9. But you just got to trust the grade. And so just trying to take a good look and see if I can see any reason. Seems like there might be a little bit of a scratch on the holofoil, which would definitely cause it to drop to an 8. But still, I am not upset with that. I paid $50 to get these cards graded each, and so I definitely am making a good return on my investment for spending that money to grade them and get them encapsulated and preserved in these conditions. So it definitely was not a waste of my money at all to do that. But there you go. So our first 2 cards, we have the Shining Gyarados in a 9 and the Shining Magikarp in an 8. 2 very, very highly sought after cards. All right, guys, I know we are looking at all these beautiful new PSA graded cards, but I wanted to show y'all something very special. Right here, we have a Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box that is sealed, okay? This was sent to me by Invasion Toys. Y'all have seen me do videos from Invasion Toys. They gave this to me, and I am in turn going to be giving it away to you guys, okay? What we're going to be doing is we're going to be doing a free pack break of Hidden Fates, okay? So if you want to enter the free pack break, I have an Instagram post up that's on Instagram. You may have already entered, you may have not entered, but if you haven't entered, go over to my Instagram. You're gonna have to go back a couple posts. I'll put something on the screen so you can see it. Read the directions and enter that post. Follow me on Instagram, follow Invasion Toys on Instagram, check out Invasion Toys. They're doing lots of great stuff, great company that I've opened some Kanto Powers boxes that I purchased from and a few other things. And what we're gonna be doing is sometime next week, we are going to do a live stream pack break on the channel, okay, on YouTube, and we're going to give away all 10 packs. So it'll be like a free pack break, guys. So everybody that enters on Instagram, I'll choose 10 winners from the Instagram post, and those 10 winners will each get one booster pack out of this Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box. And then sometime next week, we will do a live pack break opening of this. Everybody's packs will get, you know, opened up, and as long as you live in the continental United States and you win, I will send you your pack and all of your hits and everything that you pull out of it for free. So it's going to be a really fun live pack break, really inspired by Real Breaking Nate and what he's been doing. Love his videos, love his positivity. So shout out to Invasion Toys for giving me this Hidden Fates Elite Trainer box for free. And if you've already entered, awesome. If you haven't entered, head over to my Instagram page and find the post that I flashed across the screen and enter into this live Hidden Fates pack break that'll be free, and we'll have 10 winners, and we'll do that live stream next week, and it should be a whole heck of a lot of fun. I've told this story before, but when I was a kid and I lived in California and I was 11 years old, there was an actual Wizards of the Coast store. And I would go to the Wizards of the Coast store every weekend with my allowance and buy a booster pack. Well, one weekend, I can't remember why, but I had like 3 weeks worth of allowance. So I bought 3 booster packs in that 1 week. And they were 3 base set booster packs. And I opened the first booster pack and it had a Charizard. I opened the second booster pack and it had a Mewtwo. And then I opened the third booster pack and it had a Blastoise. And I just remember being a kid and standing in my mom's room and opening those and just wigging out that I got those 3 hits out of those booster packs. And I think I spent like $15 or $12 or something. It was insane. So that's a huge nostalgic memory for me. And then as a kid, I sold my cards because I wanted to buy Christmas presents for my family. And, you know, it's very cool for me to be able to get them back. And so having these 3 to get back in my collection, I'm going to keep them. They're not for sale or anything like that. It's just the nostalgia factor for me. So I'm sure many of you guys have similar stories. Similar stories of when you were a kid and you had cards and you had to get rid of them for one reason or another. So you can, I don't know if y'all be able to see this one right here. I'm sure this is going to suffer in the grade, but there is a little nick right there and right there. And I think this goes back to what I was saying, the people that I bought it from, I don't think they understood the right way to do it, because I think they were putting them in top loaders and pushing it down with their fingernail, which is sad, but I got a good deal on them, so I'm happy with it. So let's see what our third one is. All right, what do y'all think the grade's gonna be? 3, 2, and Venusaur in a 7. Okay, with that nick that I showed you guys, 7 is honestly what I was expecting to get. So base set Venusaur from 1999 in a PSA 7. So I was hoping for 8s, but honestly was kind of expecting a 9. But it's still not bad. Like I said, I'm happy to have this in my collection. But definitely I know the grade suffered from making sure I can see what I'm pointing out to you guys. You can see that little nick right there. And then there's, if you can see, let's see if it'll focus, some whitening on the corner right there. And then there's some other areas on the card that just aren't absolutely perfect. The holo foil actually looks really, really nice, but beautiful card. I really enjoy Venusaur. PSA 7 can't be mad at that. There are rumors of some crazy big influencers going to come into the Pokemon space again that could potentially make the Logan Paul effect look like nothing. So we'll see what happens. But my base set 3, you know, my big 3, I'm excited to have this as part of it. So let's set Venusaur right there. And let's go to this one. I wonder if they knew I would be the most excited about the Charizard and they left it at the back. Okay, so here's the next one. Let's see what we have. Do I see any issues on the back? So this one doesn't have that big nick on the back like the Venusaur did. I think that when I sent them off and looked at them, I think I predicted to myself that the Venusaur was in the worst shape of the three. So we will take a good look here in just a second. Is that the card or is that the... Okay, so it looks like the card might have a little something right there. I don't know. Let's see. All right, next one. 3, 2, and... Ooh, Charizard in an 8. Okay, okay. That's what I was hoping for, and that's kind of what I was expecting was an 8. I was really wanting a 9, but an 8, I can't be mad at that. An 8 is not bad. Huge price differences between 9s and 10s and then 8s and 9s. So look at that there. Base set Charizard, the card everybody wants in a PSA 8. And so I firmly believe, guys, like the way to, you know, really build worth and value in your collection is to get cards graded yourself. Because this card cost me, you know, what did I pay for this card? Maybe 150 bucks when I bought it, and then 50 bucks to grade it. So I'm invested maybe 150, $200 into this card, which isn't bad. Isn't bad at all. And now I have this, and the value of this Charizard is only going to go up. It's not going to, you know, really plummet. It might fluctuate and, you know, do a little dance up and down for a while, but it's not going to have any crazy, you know, plummet or anything like that. It's only going to trend upwards. So there's our Charizard. Really, really cool. Very excited to have that. Look at that. Just a great, great looking card. The holo looks great. I am so excited to have this Charizard back in my collection. Man, oh man, very, very cool. Very, very cool. Okay, so we know that this is going to be the Blastoise. I have so far 1 9, 2 8s, and 1 7. So could this be my next 9? That'd be really nice. What's interesting is I remember at the height of all the Pokemon hype, I sold a PSA 7.5 Charizard. That it wasn't one that I got graded. It's just something that I bought in a collection. I sold it for $1,200. I know the values aren't there anymore, which is just kind of crazy. Just goes to show. So let's see. We know this is Blastoise. Okay. Do we see any obvious issues on the back? Looks like the back might be a little scuffed. I don't know. Let's flip her over and see what we got. 3, 2, and we got an 8. Okay, so our worst one was our Venusaur at a 7, and our best one was our Gyarados at a 9. But an average of 8s. That's not bad for these cards that are 20 years old and getting, you know, average grades of 8s. That's not bad at all. What is that right there? Let's see. So yeah, something underneath the slab, which is odd. You can barely tell, but there's a little... I don't know. That's not on the card. That's the slab itself. Oh, well. But there you go. Blastoise 1999 base set holographic in a PSA 8. That is very exciting. Very, very cool. Beautiful, beautiful card, man. Look at the shine. Just a little... So shiny, shiny, shiny. This is an exciting moment for me to get these back. I'm a little disappointed. Like, can you see right there? Let's get the focus. See if I can get y'all to see right there. There's just a giant scratch in my slab. That's kind of a bummer. You know, I would not expect that to happen on a $50 service, but at the end of the day, what are you going to do? So look at that. Beautiful. Shining Gyarados in a mint 9 was our best grade. Very, very cool. Shining Magikarp in a mint 8, or mint to near mint 8. And then our worst grade was our Venusaur in a 7. But then our Charizard and our Blastoise came in at an 8, which is very, very, very exciting. Really, really excited about that. Look at this spread. Just a beautiful spread of Pokemon cards. And these three right here are just like nostalgia bombs for me. I'm very excited to get these back in my personal collection and to have and display. I'm working on displays. And like I said, I think the best way to gain value in your collection is to buy cards raw and grade them yourselves. So if y'all want me to make a video showing you how to send them in for grading, it's very, very simple. It's not hard at all. It just takes a little bit of time. and you have to make sure that you package really, really well and follow their guidelines for packaging and shipping and all of that. So it's not too terribly difficult to do that, but I would be happy to make that video and show you guys. So just drop me a comment down below and let me know. But me personally, very excited to have these back. Very excited to have this Charizard in my own personal collection now. And I do have more grades coming in. I have a huge bulk submission coming in from CGC. When that comes in, we'll do a video. And then I have 4 more cards, all of the Charizard VMAXs that I've pulled personally, and some first edition vintage that I sent in to CGC for their little bit faster turnaround service. So lots of plans for videos on card grading. So stay tuned, guys. Make sure to hit the subscription button if you want to see those videos, because we're going to be doing lots of cool videos on card grading, and there's going to be a lot of good content kind of showing you guys the best grading companies, what the best, most durable slab is actually going to be, and things of that nature. Alright guys, well I hope I earned your subscription, and I hope you'll check out some of my other content right here. Lots of great videos for you guys to enjoy, and if you haven't already, make sure to click that subscription button and hit that notification bell. And like I always say, my friends, find somebody that you can love and serve today and be the change you want to see in the world. We'll see you next time.